CTA Red Line. That's where I've just exited from. That's where I've just been on the train. But now it's back to the abode. Back to the abode we shall go. In a bit more light than you're just looking at. That's better. I am on 35th Street, South Chicago. Check out the 3 dots at the bottom of your screen. If you're not following, please do so. And you'll receive a notification when I go live. If you're just watching the replay now. And when you receive that notification because you've chosen to follow, then you can decide whether you're going to watch a live broadcast or not when it happens. And yeah, that works for me, and it should work for you. And while you're at it, pressing things on the screen, I would be most appreciative if you could press the screen gently on a mobile digital device if you're using a mobile digital device, iPhone, iPad, other tablet, or Android, mobile phone, cell phone. And if you tap that screen, you'll see this, the hearts. The hearts should appear somehow, sort of. Just saying. And then that's always good to see a few hearts. The other thing you can do, of course, is at the bottom of the screen, there is the arrow pointing up, that little icon there. And that will give you the option to share this out and let other people know that they can watch it. And share it on social media is a good thing. We appreciate that always. In the meantime, don't know where you are, don't know what the time is where you are watching, because you could be watching on the replay daytime, morning, afternoon, evening, any day, any month, year, from when the broadcast has taken place. Now, as I say this, until infinity and beyond, apparently. Man, X67. Interesting. I'll freeze for you, and if it did, it didn't freeze for too long. But I'm walking past a park area and some trees, and suddenly there's something crawling all over me. Not good. Don't really want to know what it is. Probably got 8 legs. There we are. I think we've got rid of it for the moment. It's probably a roach or something. Right. So this is the Sox Stadium. Passed it during the daytime when I headed up to Chicago, into the centre of the city and downtown area, and there was a lot of people on their way to the Labor Day game that was on. But of course I did say earlier today, but it's not, it's gone midnight here, so technically it's Tuesday, yes. Even I fall for that one sometimes, particularly when it's late, and I've also had a very hectic, busy day, mainly walking and talking with you, as well as my other friends that I met up with. And now it's time to exit this city, state, and head somewhere else. No one suggested where yet, where they think I'm going, where they think I should go. Well, one viewer, regular listener and participant has suggested New York City, but then that's because I am ultimately destined to be in New York very soon for a flight. But before that, I think it's time to go visit somewhere else. There's time to do that as well. So let's do it. Thanks for watching. You're keeping it very top secret, you guys and girls, as to who you are, where you are. That's fine. But it's good to know where you are watching from. So maybe you're going to break the silence. Otherwise, just listen to regular radio and television. Traditional broadcasts where you never did have the option to interact in the past, and they just spoke to you and fed you what they thought you deserved and should receive. So we have here, I'm from Chicago. Yeah, great. So is that 2 people from Chicago possibly there we have? That's good. Which part of Chicago? Welcome. Don't forget to follow. Press the three dots and follow. You can also press the three dots and see exactly where in South Chicago I am right now, on 35th Street. You probably know the area already, certainly more so than I ever did. And I've only been here now for, what, 36 hours? Something like that. Oh. And I'll tell you what, when it's as warm and humid as it kind of is right now outside, the wind and the breeze is definitely welcome. I noticed as well and noted today that while we were up the tower, at the Hancock Tower, at the bar and restaurant, as I looked around, you could see how flat this terrain is around the city. So that's obviously yet another reason why it's windy. I guess the wind just carries for miles and miles and miles around. But it really was almost scary to see how flat it was and is. And you say to me, I have a club called Pretty Girls. Yes, absolutely. There's flowers, there's grass, there's weeds. Yeah, all types of plants as well as animals growing here. Absolutely. And used here as well. Forests definitely have plenty of the flowers there for special occasions. Oh, yes. Anyway, I'm smoking, yes. Phoenix, Arizona, hello to you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good day, wherever you are. Hello, BritPrat29. How are we doing, you lovely? We have some people in here wanting to promote their business. If you want to promote your business when it comes to recreational smoking, we don't normally encourage it, but if you are going to grow some balls and you really want to know about that and promote yourself, then I suggest you tell everyone your website, your contact number and details, your name. How about it? What about your address as well while you're at it? I'll do that. Well then, you're a no-hoper, aren't you? Marijuana, everyone, you could buy it on the street. Yes, absolutely. Weed 79 Red Line Station, fine, that's cool. Division, yeah, okay, that's cool. So there you are. There, you got it, you got it, you got it. If you're interested, you know who to contact. But you see, it's a bit more tricky than that, isn't it, really? Don't forget, we're talking to people here in Taiwan and communicating with people in Indonesia, Baghdad, Iraq, Iran, South Africa, and all the other countries in the continent of Africa, Botswana, yes, Mallorca, Spain, Paris, France, Manchester, United Kingdom, Dublin, Ireland. So hopefully you're going to organise the postage as well for these people, the shipping. And someone's asking if I smoke. You're obviously not a regular viewer, which is shocking. So to answer the question is, I do smoke, but only when I'm on fire. Yeah. So moving swiftly on, because we don't need to be talking about smoking and that sort of thing, because we're better than that. And just to clarify what I mean is, we don't need to rely on anything to keep our positivity going here and the momentum going that everyone here that's a regular, when they're awake and here, they like to see, hear and participate with and in. BritPrat will tell you that. Do you? You don't smoke, it says there, right? Hi, yes, hello. Is that Chris? Is that Chris? Chris, are you saying hi? I think it did say Chris on the screen there. And the reason I know it's Chris, I'm going to put money on it, okay? Money on it, not Bitcoin, but fiat currency, all over 10 pence, which is approximately, 13 US cents? But I'm sure that's Chris from the, yes, it is me. Yeah, I thought so, because you had the clap. And that's rather smart of you, Chris, because your consistency does pay off, you see. Because when I'm looking at the screen and it's a bright day, or like now it's dark and I'm a little intoxicated, I think I sound it as well. Actually, it's more a case of my voice, certainly to me, sounds a little, not croaky, but maybe husky, just a bit of a lower tone. Maybe you'll concur with that, Chris. Let me know accordingly, or is it just the regular me? I've had a night talking a lot in a loud jazz bar, brilliant it was. Check the broadcast out just before. But the fact that you put the clap on there to help me, to help you, that's awesome. Are you at, let me see, what's the day? Oh, yes, it's a Tuesday morning there in the UK. I don't think Chris has been working today. No, he'll be working next Wednesday night, Thursday morning, I think. Yeah. Right. This is a bit of a walk, I have to say, to reach the abode. Is Chicago interesting as interesting as LA? Saw the Jazz, good. Excellent, good. No, it was, and I thought you might tune into that, or at least enjoy it if you did, because you like your music, and it was actually a good jazz band. To answer the question there, Brit Brat, Chicago, LA, they're so different. I tell you what, the people here come across more intelligent. When I say that, to clarify, they come across like they can communicate better. And I was having this conversation a few hours ago with some people, and this is the point. You get to a point, you go into a store in LA, like a convenience store, or whatever it is, and you go up to the cash register, you say something to someone, and immediately their response is, excuse me, sorry, could you repeat that? You know, you begin to learn fast that, and I know it's partly the accent here, but whatever it is, straight away you know they're going to ask you to repeat yourself, because they're obviously not that worldly, I suppose, or they can't understand the simple words that I'm using. And I do make a point of speaking a little slower and clearer, and try to use words that are absolutely not going to be ambiguous and misunderstood. Who's saying, what's this? Soldier, is it dangerous? Everywhere's dangerous, if you're stupid. Thursday, Friday morning, next shift. Yes, right, got it, Chris, I was a day out. And she's gone because she's just repeating everything. Probably because everyone there is from... Well, funny you should say that. I don't like to assume and all that sort of stuff, you know, but yeah, you're not wrong. And that's kind of where I'm coming from, yeah? Well, I'm sorry, but it is America. I know officially now, by numbers, the first language is Spanish, to the best of my knowledge. Yeah, all across the States when you add it all up. So, I do get that. But, you know, if you want to go to another country, the basic thing is simple. You want to go there because it's different to where you've been and where you come from. Even if you want to go to a different city, you want to go there because it's different. So don't try and change it to what you used to have in your life. Don't be a total turd and try to do that. Otherwise, you're now not escaping from what you tried to rid yourself of initially. And from there, there's really no debate about it. So people that are in the USA should learn to speak English fluently and learn a little bit more maybe about the history, all that sort of stuff. And the trouble is, half of them are so thick when I speak with them, to be quite frank. In Los Angeles we're talking, yeah, they'll work in these minimal paid jobs in convenience stores. So you say something to them. So my point was going to be that you say something and they're like, hey, yeah, what? Repeat yourself. And it gets so boring, you just know you're going to have to do that. So, and when it's as predictable as that, it's awful. So you, as I said to someone today, you feel like going into the stores there and saying, you go up to the cash register, and when, instead of just asking a question, you just literally go, and they look at you like you're stupid, because that's understandable if you're going to sound like that. And the person's like, excuse me. And then you say, how much is a bottle of water? And generally, it's kind of the first time, and they get it. It's bizarre. The reason is that, quite frankly, is because they're obviously asleep, and they need an alarm clock in their ear holes to wake them up so they're listening properly. Because the first time you speak with them, they're not listening. They're just stupid, lazy in that respect, and they couldn't be bothered until you disturb them. So that was a good way of possibly dealing with it. At least you don't bore yourself repeating the same thing again. That's my experience in that sort of scenario. So rather than saying, can I have a bottle of water, or do you sell a bottle of water twice, the first thing is, and then you ask the actual question with the second attempt, but it doesn't bore you as much and frustrate you as much and sound repetitive, because it wasn't. And someone here says, probably Let's have a look here. It says, saw you with the man mounting off the police. Stay away, you could be shot. Not in the UK. Can't see who said that, but, oh, Claire, stay away. Are you trying to give me good advice there, Claire? I'll come back to that. That street looks dicey. What, the one I'm on right now? You're not wrong if you do. He's the only one out there. Yes, I am. He needs to be cautious. I'm just here to watch your stupidity. Okay, where are you going? I'm going back to the abode. So yeah, I'm almost there. As I'm almost there, I'm about to say goodbye. It isn't so much dicey here. It's a residential neighbourhood. It's a long way though, out of town, out of the city, and thankfully, the only reason I'm not complaining about it is because I am only here for a short time. There's the moon. Oh, we're going to freeze a moment. Power says it's almost gone, which is good because I'm almost at my destination. There's the moon. Don't know if you can make it out that it is the moon and not just a lamp and a light. There's the moon in the sky there. Let's try and focus up again. Right. I think someone, who was it? You said about my stupidity. That's why you're here. Yeah, you have to define that really. That comment really for me to take it seriously and to acknowledge that it is stupidity or not. I'm just doing my thing and happy about it, you know. If you've just seen that I'm in a street, it's dark and I could suddenly be robbed, yeah, you're not wrong. That could happen anywhere. I don't have my gold on at the moment, but then again, they don't know that until they try and rob you. So whether you have jewellery on or not, again, it's a bit of a questionable point, that, if you see what I mean there. And what else do you want me to tell you and discuss with you? Wow, stupidity. Well, I mean, I'm keeping myself to myself, so if anyone wants to suddenly approach me, again, can't really stop that. Question them why. And when they say they're after your money and your mobile phone, yeah, I understand that. Okay, I could put the phone away, then we wouldn't have this. But, you know, that's the one risk that we will take is, you know, mobile digital devices, we want to do so, not dictated to by others, that we can't use it at certain hours because it's too dangerous to do so. Do you follow me? Oh, look, is that a police station? In the UK, you'd be forgiven for thinking that's a police station because it has the blue lights outside. But I know that this is this wonderful house that I passed earlier today. 3615, and they have a beautiful. Oh no, that's the one next to the one, of course, with the pot with the. I don't know if you can see. You might not be able to make it out in this light or darkness, but they've got a wonderful fountain there, water fountain, and water feature. It's working away even at this hour. You can see it. There you go. Look, beautiful. It's such an amazing frontage to their house. They've done good there. They obviously love their home and respect it and appreciate it. Yeah, Chirac, yes, great, yeah. Claire, they don't rob you, they shoot you. Why are you in Illinois? You have to watch the other broadcasts to find out. You know this, Brittany, Brit Brat, you know. Ground control to Major Tom. Yes. How can I help? Where are you going? Home, we've answered that. And, yeah, they don't rob you, they shoot you. Well, again, you can't stop that. The only way to stop that is not being out at this. But yeah, as I say, I haven't got time to worry about other people's actions all the time, every moment. But of course, you know, if there's a hole in the middle of the road, I'm certainly not going to try and walk close to it at this time. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to intentionally put myself in danger in most obvious situations. But as I said, and I rest my case for now. Thank you very much. Oh, look, there's a rabbit. Oh, my goodness me, that was awesome, right? In this part, in here, look, there was a rabbit. Gone now. We're going to see, did you see that rabbit? Don't know if you did, but it's under the car. Oh, look, it's under the car. There's a rabbit, there he is, running in the road. He or she. Don't know if you saw. Just keep looking at your screen. Probably going to just dash out now from the vehicles. It's under one now. I can't see where, but... yeah, breath gone. Oh, that was mad. I mean, of all my animals, I've seen this before, walking along the street. You know, fox in England, and, you know, other things, cats. But that was a in the middle of Chicago. Obviously listening to my rabbit talking to you. And let's have a look at the comments before I move on. It's so early to go to work. Yeah, it is. Well, are you going to work now, Brett? I guess you are. It's the time zone difference. You are on a block longer than 69. You are. What's this? You're on block. You've lost me there. Gangs, you better have your pole. There were 40 shootings in 1 weekend recently. Could be 41.